We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles versus the Chicago Drunkards, and the Drunkards had maybe the best game of the first week, but they lost by 3 to the Seattle Loose V's. Meanwhile, the Ninja Turtles had a very impressive game week 1, and they were able to defeat G.I. Joe. I mean, it is a rookie team, so you take that for what it's worth, but they were able to win a game by 17 points. So the Drunkards had their best season ever last year, and were favored by many to have a deep playoff run this year. But an 0-2 hole is hard to climb out of, and the Turtles obviously had a huge year last year, making it to the Final Four and almost making it to the TOL Championship. A little controversial finish there in the conference championship game. So we are in a spot now where, it's like a statement game. It's week 2, but it's already a statement game. If the Turtles come out with 2 victories, including one against a, likely playoff opponent, and, they're going to be looking like one of the top teams in the league, and vice versa. If, the Drunkards go to 0-2, it's going to be a long road to hoe, especially in their division. They have a very tough division. So, all right, let's get right to this game, folks. All right, well, the secret weapon is back. As we talked about last week, their backup was so good. I don't know if that's an upgrade or not, but probably is. So we're coming out here for the coin toss, and it is won by the Drunkards. I'm going to guess they're going to receive, and they do. Okay. See, I know these teams so well. I'm always able to predict how they go with the coin toss. All right, so April O'Neil is going to kick off, and the secret weapon is back. Oof, breaks a tackle, shucks a move, makes a move, and he is saying, how dare you insult me and say I am not an upgrade? Look at my moves. Brings it down to the 18. And I think, we're already seeing a pattern here. And one of the patterns is going to be that this season is going to be the season of, incomplete, the season of the kick returner. I mean, we had some insane, Kelly Kapowski's first game was insane. 4 return touchdowns. Tiffany Mitchell gets shut down for a loss of 6. So, but yeah, it just seems like it's the way that the spreadsheet was set up. Oh, lead ahead. So after the nice kick return, the Drunkards get stoned by the Turtles' defense and are forced into a field goal, and it's off the post and no good. So completely squander the big kick return, and now the Turtles have it back. And let's see what TD Toss and Leo can do. Oh, Chris Poquette sacked him, ate him up good. Man, not much of a block there by whoever that was. And now we've got a 2nd and long. And Leo's going deep to Shredder. Oh, wide open. I thought there was a D-back back there. I was wrong. Tonight I dine on turtle soup. I can't do that voice at all, but here we are. So that start is pretty darn good for the Turtles. And this is not what the Drunkards were looking for. Already falling behind after getting the opening toss. And they tack on the extra point. It's 7-0. So, Mitchell has just got to get his team fired up there on the sideline. Got to get some motivation going. Secret weapon. If anybody's going to bring him back, it could be the weapon. All right, still a good return. Not like he did last time. Brings it up to the 41. And so, they got to be thinking Jeff Kohler here, right? The bootleg. Somebody's open underneath. Oh, but can't get on. Lead ahead. Lead ahead with another sack. Off to a hot start in this one, folks. Oh, and they call the play, and Super Shredder gets the sack. And do you guys know that Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince also did the voice of Shredder in the Ninja Turtles cartoon? I always thought that was interesting. Kohler, the leaping catch. And leaping catches can make up for a lot of mistakes, folks. Not ineffective run game and not necessarily wide open, but you can go up and catch the ball at its highest point, then you're going to make things happen for your team. Kohler in the back of the end zone, threw it too late. Took Fields too long to make that decision. 2nd and 10, got a man in his face. Oh, threads the needle to Tiffany Mitchell. What a throw. What a play there by Justin Fields, and a great catch in traffic. That was just great execution there by the Drunkards. And, they can all take a sigh of relief you know, the game started very poorly after a difficult loss in the first week, and people could have started looking over their shoulders and started pointing fingers, asking questions, but the strong offensive drive answers those questions back. And speaking of answering back, Baxter Stockman, who coughs it up. And Baxter Stockman is normally one of the best kick returners year in and year out. Got some company this year, not going to be alone in that department, but coughs that ball up. Justin Fields took one of the Kohlers here. And incomplete. So clearly after that bad opening, they've got a lot of momentum going the way. Kohler brings it down to the 35. Just keep feeding him the ball. Go the old trap jaw way. Just keep throwing it to that wide receiver 2 down low. He's open again, I think. Yeah, give it to him. The man is open. The man can catch. Touchdown, Kohler. What a turnaround. Wow. Bad. So they stumble out of the gate. You know, they get the opening kick return, but then they cannot put any points on the board. And then the Turtles come right down the field and score a touchdown, and it looks so bleak. And then things can turn around real quick in Tecmo Bowl, in any football, but especially in Tecmo Bowl, it can turn around real quick. So, and here's Baxter. He's going to probably get past this kicker. They'll probably track him down eventually, but another big return. And this time, the most important part, he actually holds on to the ball. First and 10. Oh, they call the play. Nate Shoemaker made him a shoe and handed it to him. Said, "Here's your shoe. Here's your shoe. Made it for you." And there's, Leo coughs up. Oh, but they pick it up. Krang's body. I love that. The brain in the middle. Call the play again. Eat him up. Pete Mahalamijamalabov. And this Turtles defense looks pretty good. Going for a long field goal. I think this is going to be a miss, and it is. A couple missed field goals today. My kicker, Tina Fey, drilled like a 55-yard kick or something last week, maybe longer, and I only gave her 6 kicking power. I don't know if kicking power means anything. So that was like a bit of a shock. But anyway. All right, second down. Oof, a lot of green jerseys right there in the middle. Why didn't none of these guys go with the green look for their secondary color? So that like Leatherhead and the Turtles can be green, but I guess they opted not to do it that way this time. So ball goes back into the ever-dangerous hands of Baxter Stockman. Personally wish he had kept him Dr. Baxter, but I get what he was doing with the change here. All right, brings it up to the 35. I want to see him give the ball to Rocksteady. Rocksteady was always one of my favorites. Touchdown toss, and Leo's got time. Goes deep to Shredder again. He's wide open again. They are able to track him down, but the damage is done. They're now in a position to really try and punch this one in, and they give it to Rocksteady, my boy. Gets it down to the 3. 2nd and 3. Off tackle, punches it in, touchdown. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes on the half shell, turtle power. Nice score. 14-13. This will tie it up, and they do. Panda Khan delivers. April O'Neil with a solid kick. Secret weapon brings it out to the 24. Not much of a return, but holds the ball, which is just as important. Oh, Thomas. All right, does a little bit with it. That's kind of a dangerous play. You can really lose a lot of yards with it, but manages to do okay there. He's got plenty of time. Kohler's deep again. Catches it in traffic. Kohler and Shredder putting on a show. A little one-upsmanship here. And there's Tiffany Mitchell. Gets the sideline. Picks up 4. Solid gain. Always reliable. Oh, ground Chuck. Trying to go for the rollout, and Chuck says, no, you may not have it. Needs a big play here. Not much open. Going to try to force it to Kohler. Oh, and it's picked. Justin Fields throws the costly interception. Now it's 1st and 10 for the Turtles. Call the play. Pete Milagov with the big sack. Looking to go back-to-back Pro Bowls. Leo's got time. Ooh, another one that could have been intercepted. 2 defenders diving at the point of attack, and it's 3rd and 19. You got to think they're dialing something up for Shredder, but let's see. Oh, he's open again, but Leo forced to run out of the pocket, picks up a measly 2. And now the defenses have both settled in and have kind of taken control of this game. Great punt here. But the weapon's able to bring it out to the 22. So yeah, defenses seem to be controlling the tempo now that the early track meet has settled. There's Thomas. Breaks even. 2nd and 10. There's Mitchell. Cut it back across the middle of the field. Picks up 2. And it's 3rd and 8. Not doing a lot with this drive here. But it's just... Oh, Kohler's a step. Intercepted by half court. What the hell even happened there? Oh, half court, well paid, clearly. Brings it down to the 12. I don't know. It looked like he was on the ground, and then after the special screen, all of a sudden he's just running, and Kohler has been popcorned. I kind of lost track of what happened there. Oh, they almost turn it right back over again. Turnover City. 2nd and 10. Well, they got 39 seconds. Shredder's open. Oh, but threw it too late. You got to get those balls out of your hand quick when the receiver's in the back of the end zone like that. Leo with 25 seconds. They will probably go for a field goal if they don't get it here. Going to get a blocker. Doesn't need a blocker. Leo looking smooth. And he is the leader after all, so that's why he's in the quarterback spot. He leads this team. He led them to, blocked extra point. That could come back to haunt them. And they are now the Turtles are now looking to go into the half with a 6-point lead. But the secret weapon says, hold my beer. Boom. Shucks a tackler. Oh, fumble again, but luckily for them it's out of bounds. But this will put them in field goal range. Let's see here what they can do with this one. I think it's going to be low. I think it's going to be a miss. And it is. Now, do they come back and throw a deep one to Shredder? Why not, right? The way these clocks run at the end of the half, you can sort of drag things out here. But an exciting half, for sure. So it's 20-14, and the Turtles will get the ball to start the half. And so, they're going to look to expand their lead. Shitty kick by the butthead. Baxter salivating, says, this is my time to shine, and then he does very little with it. But they are in good field position just because of the bad kick. Well, I guess it's average, mediocre field position. Leo already looking to scramble. Got to go through your reads and through your... Buddy, you can't just say, my first read's not there. Just check down and run. You gotta look. You gotta find the open man. There's Shredder. Shredder's all over the place. And it's now 1st and 10. Big first down there. They call the play. Rock steady. Leo. Drop back. Oh. Stone hands. Is that Casey Jones? That top receiver's been Casey Jones in the past. I don't know if it's so. I'll call another call play. Incomplete. 4th and 9. And the punt is off. Secret weapon has it at the 4. And they're stopped. All right, so the defense holds once again. So now they've got to get the offense moving again like it did early on. Incomplete. This Turtles defense is smothering. Just not much there, folks. Oh, and they call the play here. Oh, that's the bad one to have called. Touchdown Turtles. Wow. I mean, just like that. General Trag, one of my old favorites. I just loved all these Turtles, I guess. But I had his, like, he was like a rock monster from Dimension X. He was, like, badass, I always thought. Had that action figure, the whole thing. But now, all of a sudden, it's 27-14. And the Drunkards really need to use this opportunity to get something going. Try something different. I mean, poof, the weapon is just stuck. You know, the only thing that's really worked for you is going deep to Kohler. So you got to think about that. Or, you know, keep going to that shotgun draw. That sucks, you know, or that. 2nd and 7. I was kidding. When I said go back to that play, I was kidding. Don't actually do that. 3rd and 5. They need to make something happen here. Kohler might be open. Oh, Leo Bebop smuck diddly uxum. And now they are forced to punt. Man, look out for this. This Turtles team looks really freaking good, man. I mean, the defense is just all over the place in that Shredder playbook. Panda Con doesn't look too bad either. I'm guessing it's a heavy pass because we haven't seen much run, but Panda Con looked like they could do something with it if you give them the ball. 2nd and 10. Dive up the middle to Panda Con. Picks up 5. Field goal here alone would be huge, honestly. The receiver, Panda's open. Incomplete. Safety rolls over. I mean, this would be big. This would make it 16 points. That's a long field goal, but I think it is worth trying. Nope, that's a miss. So, the Drunkards, it seems like their defense is keeping them in it. Because, the one score was a defensive touchdown, and their special teams for the Baxters had a couple big returns. So the Drunkards defense also playing well. It seems like a lot of points, but both defenses are playing well. Thomas! All right, Brandon Thomas. And maybe that's the spark they needed. They just needed to get something going. Oh, sacked. Ground chuck. Tracks him down like a dog. Isn't ground chuck it's like a beaver or something? Right? Man, again in there, but Kohler. Oh, Kohler makes it happen. Man, oh man, Justin Fields. Oh, that's Nina Kohler. So I know they have 2 Kohlers in here. I just get it mixed up sometimes. But Justin Fields knows he's going to take the hit, stands and delivers. Touchdown City. And it's 21-27, just like that. And just when it looked like the game could start slipping away from them, they get right back into it. And here's Baxter. Baxter with a couple moves. Oh, good field position at their own 45. A little bit of pressure on the Turtles now. Oh, Leo just airmails that thing into the freaking 4th row. Pay attention to what you're doing, Leo. My goodness. Not much open here, but he's going to tuck it and go. Picks up 4. 3rd and 6. Maybe the biggest play of the game right here. This is huge. Leo again. Oh, no. Tucks it, but then changed the narrative and should have kept it. Nothing but green grass in front of him and tried to get everybody involved. Should have just... almost blocked the butt. Should have just kept going. April's going to boot this one into the end zone. So... Uncle Mo back in Chicago. Oh, defense reads that reverse like a book. Says, I know what's going to happen. Chapter 1, page 1. Shitty reverse to Kohler. We'll be waiting for it. That's what the defense said. Fields, 3rd and 15. Can't force one, but got to make a play. The dump down's open. No, going deep. Kohler, that was the right choice. Kohler, missed dive. Kohler, touchdown. Chicago Drunkards, sweet home, Chicago. We have a tie game. Depending on this extra point, it'll be a lead for the Drunkards. This is going to be good, and there you have it, folks, 28-27. And now a whole lot of pressure falls on the shoulders of Leo, who has not been, coughs up the kick return. Oh, but they pick it back up. Triceraton. All right, don't get mad at me, but that was also a really cool action figure. That was like, they had the best action figures ever. I know the He-Man figures were cool, but interception right back. Cornetta. Unky Mo might be making permanent residence in Chicago. Oh, they call the play. Super Shredder having a big game on both sides of the ball. Second and long, so plenty of time. Oh, man, they didn't have their book out for this time. They weren't ready for it. Kohler making things happen. Brings it down to the 15 and holds on to the ball. 1st and 10. To give to Brandon Thomas. Picks up 1. Man, that seemed like a lot of running to only gain 1 actual yard. 2nd and 9. And there's Mitchell. She gets swarmed. All right, so a field goal helps because that stops the Turtles from kicking a field goal. But it does keep it within 1 possession. So they really want to try and get this into the end zone. Interception. Half court. Brings it up to 20% court. But, man, all they needed was the ball, and they got it. Man, maybe I was undervaluing the value of that. Head. Oh, that's Metalhead, right? Leatherhead's only on defense. I always want the head to be Leatherhead. Well, it's not the kind of head I want, but when I see head in this game, I think Leatherhead. Oh, Casey looks open up top. Casey Jones wide open. Oh, Casey cannot come down with it. You got to think that maybe Casey wasn't paid very well this year to boost Super Shredder. But Leo's got time. And there's, again, I believe it's Metalhead for a big pickup up the middle. They're putting the drive together. The sack is but the dump down. Nice play. Picks up only 4, but could have been much more. And they went right out with the blitzer. Open across the middle. Oh, man, a terrible throw. Whew, lucky that one was not picked off. A lot of times when they're waiting there, they just catch the easy. The dive up the middle to Pandacon is 4th and 4. Whew, you got to trust your foot. You got to trust the kicker. April O'Neil, this is going to be close. No good! The Turtles bank it. And now all you have to do is just not turn the ball over, but that's sometimes easier said than done. Why do they keep calling that terrible fucking play? Oh, my goodness. 2nd and 16. Mitchell looking for the sideline, running over people. 3rd and 13. Just throw it deep. You'll drain about 20 seconds off the clock if you just run backwards and throw it deep. But Kohler delivers! Missed dive. What a way to end it, folks. A little icing on the cake there for the Drunkards. Jeff Kohler with a walk-off touchdown. I mean, really all you had to do was walk out of bounds. But, hey, man, get those points. Help your fantasy people. Help those season stats. Get your ass to the Pro Bowl. I like Kohler's chances this year. So that's a big victory. The Drunkards were down big time, and they rallied. I mean, credit to them. Kohler, 320. Oof. Yeah, I knew he had a big game. I was not paying close enough attention to realize that he was in the range of 320. My goodness. Whew. Also 2 runs for 18 yards, for whatever that's worth. But, man, what a great game. So 2 teams that we'll be seeing a lot of this year. Justin Fields got it done. Kate McNown is the backup. Yeah, big game. That was a lot of fun. And can't wait to... it is Bam Bam Bigelow. He's from Chicago. Oh, they got CM Punk in here. Finally. I don't know about him being a 4th running back, but should be a starter. But yeah, man, CM Punk. Cool. All right. So thanks for joining us. Congratulations to Joe. And, Philip has a good team too. I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of him this year. All right. Adios.